What's going on YouTube? It's Eli from Common Sense, and today I have a little mini review of a hidden gem that I found at one of my rack stores for a really low price. And so I cannot wait to get into today's video. So today we're going to be talking about a cologne made from the company The Art of Shaving, and this one is called Oud Suede Cologne Intense. So you guys may have seen some of these style boxes in some of your rack stores. So this particular scent was released in 2016, and you can actually find a lot of The Art of Shaving scents in your local rack stores. And I actually picked this one up for $7 for a one ounce bottle, and that is just an insane deal. So on the Art of Shaving website, this one retails for $75, and the 100 ml version of this retails for $125. So finding the 1 ounce for only $7, that's like 90% off retail. That was just an insane find. So as you can see here, we have the $6.99 price tag. It is a little bit messed up because I put some rubbing alcohol on it, some spray on it so that I could disinfect it, but $7. I cannot get over how cheap this was. So up top we have really refreshing kind of citrus herbal notes of bergamot, lemon, and rosemary. In the middle, you have kind of a nice, spicy, kind of sweet saffron, some lavender, and bourbon geranium. And at the base, we have really nice kind of woody notes of gaiac wood, agar wood, which is oud, cedar, vetiver, cyperal oil, and patchouli. So the rosemary and lemon up top give it just a really nice herbal freshness, and it doesn't really scream citrus. Now I know there's a lot of fragrances that kind of have these notes up top, but this one is not a citrus bomb. It's more there to kind of support and give it a little bit of depth so that it's not super strong and oody and kind of animalic at the bottom. And so those ones are kind of there to balance it out a little bit, to take away from that super dark base and middle, to kind of just keep things a little bit fresh. And the saffron and the heart gives this a really nice warm and spicy vibe that you kind of get with a lot of the oud fragrances. Now gaiac wood is a note that will actually give off a sort of sweet, leathery, and kind of smoky vibe. So you're gonna have that nice masculine kind of sweetness mixed with the agar wood, which is that oud aspect. And the oud note is a kind of Middle Eastern note that gives it a really nice depth, and I've smelled some oud fragrances that are just way too strong. You know, you just spray one spray and it can like clear a room. So this is not going to be like that. This is going to be an oud fragrance that is pleasing. You could definitely wear this possibly to your office. It's not going to offend people around you like some fragrances. I know the Banana Republic Oud Mosaic, I'm not a huge fan of that one. And there are some other ouds that I would like to smell, like Oud Wood by Tom Ford, and a lot of others that I just haven't been able to smell yet. But the ones that I have smelled, not a huge fan. But this one was able to capture my attention, and I was able to enjoy this one without it being overly strong. And what's cool about the oud that they use in this is that it was distilled very slowly to give it a really nice, rich and warm tone to it. And you can find more information about, you know, the process of them making this fragrance on the Art of Shaving website. But I just thought that was really cool that they take their time to make this, you know, smell really nice and get a really nice, high quality and affordable oil from it. Now, normally when you have an oud fragrance, you're going to get it paired up with something like saffron or rose to kind of balance it out and make it slightly sweet and sort of floral at the same time. Saffron's a really nice note, which this one has, and I'm kind of glad that this doesn't have that rose because there are lots of those oud rose fragrances, and I think this kind of takes it in a different direction, and it makes something that doesn't screech, you know, that I'm here, I am present, smell me. But this is something that I believe somebody who's beginning can pull this off, and pretty much anyone can pull this off. I just really enjoy this one. So this one actually smells really close to a fragrance that I've smelled before and I have owned, and it's really kind of difficult to find, and it usually varies wildly in price. Like, it can sometimes be affordable, it can sometimes be really expensive, but it smells a little bit like Maestro Black Amber. That one was a really nice, high quality. I want to say it was sort of niche quality. It was definitely not you know, something cheap like a designer. I believe it retailed for, I think like $100 or something for 100 ml, at least where I found it. But it was a very nice, high quality, kind of ambery oud fragrance. And so this kind of reminds me of that, but it's a lot creamier. It's a little bit more laid back, and I just really like the suede in this. The best way that I can kind of describe this is it smells like a very nice high quality leather jacket mixed with a sort of very high quality and expensive oud fragrance. And, you know, take those two together and you get Oud Suede. Kind of, you know, the name is kind of simple like that, but that's exactly kind of what you get. So that rosemary, the bergamot, the lavender, and the geranium kind of give it a fougere type vibe, but this is definitely a fresh oud and leather fragrance that smells just really fantastic, and you cannot beat it for $7. So I highly recommend that if you can find this for even 10, 20 bucks, I'd say go pick it up. This is definitely not a weak fragrance, and this one lasts typically about 7 to 10 hours, maybe 7 or 8 hours. So if you spray this a couple times on your arm or just like on your neck, you will smell it throughout the day. And it's just an incredible deal for the price. $7, I still can't get over that price. I would pay $20, $30 for this fragrance. It's very nice. It's just something, it's almost a little bit powdery, but at the same time, it's really kind of deep, masculine, kind of sweet, leathery, and almost like an amberic kind of vibe to it as well. Again, like I said, it's long lasting. It'll radiate off of you about maybe 5-6 feet. So definitely don't overspray this, but this will be a nice one if you want to kind of give it a little bit more spray so you can make that project even a little bit farther. But yeah, this one, I am very happy with the performance. I'm very happy with how it smells. This is definitely going to be a compliment magnet if you want something that's sort of oudy and kind of that nice leather vibe, but that's not too overly strong and in your face. Definitely check out Oud Suede Cologne Intense by The Art of Shaving. That is a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoy fragrance-related content, please consider subscribing or leave a like on this video, as it definitely helps me out when trying to build my brand and my image here on YouTube. So consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Give it a like if you liked this video, and leave a comment down below if you have smelled any of the Art of Shaving products, or if you just have any really nice suggestions for me to cover, or just any little hidden gems that you guys might have. All right, I am Eli from Common Sense. Until the next one, bye-bye.